What's up guys, it's Rymark John, it's your boy Prodigy. Today I'm going to be training legs with Calvin. Instagram's gonna pop on the screen somewhere. Coming into this session, a little nervous because I've never done a specific hamstring day, and he's a strong dude. So let's see if I can keep up, but I prayed last night, so we'll see.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of take you through the session real fast. So hamstring bias day for me really just refers to what our first main big movement's going to be. So we're going to start with calves and adductors, then we're going to get into a stiff leg deadlift, then we're going to go into a prone hamstring curl, a leg press, another hamstring curl, and then we're going to finish with walking lunges. So we've been meaning to do this for over a year, so we finally managed to get into the gym together, so it's going to be a fun one. Let's get after it. A quick tip with the adductor machine specifically is adductors are a little bit of a finicky thing, and they are pretty easy to strain, and when you do strain them, they can take a while to recover. So one thing you want to make sure you do is always assist yourself through that first rep. So here, just going to make sure everything is locked in where I want it to be. And what I'm never going to do is come all the way to the stoppers during my set and then initiate a hard contraction from there. Reason for that is going into a deep stretch and then taking tension off your muscle and then initiating a hard contraction from there is asking to do exactly what I said you don't want to do, which is strain your adductor. So set up these pads appropriately so it gives you enough range that you're not actually bottoming out at the top of each rep.
Lightweight. A lot of people think that this is like a female only movement, but everybody can do this if you want bigger legs. Not only like Gymshark girls, you know. No, right? You can have quads as big as you want them to be. Same thing with hamstrings, but if you have a thigh gap, legs don't look big.
Yeah, legs don't look big. So it's essentially just an RDL, a good way to think about it, except once you pass your knee, if you need to allow slightly more knee bend to get to the ground without you rounding through your lower back, you can allow for that, and then you're just reversing it on the way up. Okay. Like very simply put, but you're going to be able to piece that together because you already kind of get it. Good. Okay, that's good. Top set, back off. Top set will be 6 to 8.
6 to 8? Okay.
Back off will be like 8 to 12.
How do you feel?
Okay. Started, you were dumping it into the bottom, right? You're like kind of slamming it into the ground. The thing is, with any hinge, so an RDL, a stiff, even a deadlift, but more so hamstring biased hinges, a lot of the benefit is through the eccentric loading. right? In other words, the negative. So we want to milk that for all it's worth. Not to necessarily take that too far, but a good 2 to 3 seconds on our way down, and try and actually control it into the ground versus just letting gravity take it.
Okay.
Right? So for your top set, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, and it doesn't have to be like, you know, like there is going to be some sound when it hits the ground, but you don't want to be slamming it like that. Okay. Right? Because you're just taking part of the movement from yourself.
Okay.
Letting everything go. You know what I mean? You're going to stay locked in, rep to rep to rep. Okay. I'll go, I gotta take like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's all good.
And then we'll go, and then I'll go 4.
Big boy right there. It's a big motherfucker right there. Just look at him.
It takes a lot of energy, even if it's minute, where you're resetting between every rep. So you want to stay locked in. But that was way better, man.
Yeah.
Good job.
So I don't have to touch the pad to my ass?
No. Because chances are, to do that, you're going to have to tilt your pelvis.
Yeah.
And we want to keep your pelvis locked in. Drive your hips down to that pad. Good.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
Good. Drive your hips down. Good.
So whoever can find a sick gym around here.
Good. More there. I'm here. Three more. Three more. Drive. Good. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Good. Go. Good. Good. Again. Drive. One more. One more. Drive. Slow down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good.
Oh, man. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. You gonna beep that out? You have to beep that out.
What is this? If you're beeping shit out, I think I already fucked that up a few times this session.
Yep. Good, come on.
Push, just because I don't want to have push sessions right after leg day, because that's another body part I've been trying to bring up. It's my chest and my shoulders.
Yeah.
So I can have a gap between legs that's very taxing and not have push right after.
Yeah.
And with the way my pull sessions are set up, I don't have any rows that are internally supported and hinged over. So I can get away with doing that after legs. Because it's not like I'm going to do a stiff leg today and then go do a bent over barbell row tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow's pull is all machines. And then the day that I do have a hinged over row, I don't have any hinges in the leg session preceding it. So, yeah. See how I feel. Hamstrings are a little tired though. Making my whole leg feel weak.
Yep. This is it. You want to do the type of warm-ups that doesn't affect your sets. You don't use too much energy, because you want all your effort to be on your actual sets.
Yeah, I mean for that after doing 5 aside, I'm warm enough to go.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I was gonna go to 12 or 13 or 14. So just doing 1 or 2 reps to feel and then gain enough feedback to then make a decision, right? Yeah. If I already knew, I would have just gone, but the way I'm feeling, I just needed 1 extra feeder. There's more, take it. There's more, take it. Leg day. Holy fuck. Leg day was down.
Man, by 10 I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's not the set that hurts. It's the feeling of after doing the set when you stand up.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it to top set in the 10 to 12 range. And then we'll do a down set in the, I'm going to say like 12 to 15, but often that turns into 15 to 20. Okay. So we'll say 15 to 20-ish range.
Let's go. Yes.
120.
As you do your side, your fucking sweep right here is coming out.
Oh yeah? Yeah. Felt like my eyes were coming out. I made sure to eat 3 times before.
Really? Isn't it like, don't you get a little sluggish after 3 meals?
Not if my digestion is where it needs to be. Right now it's, knock on wood, okay. So, it's just, I'm used to training after 3 meals. I wasn't gonna change that for today. The thing is with the lunges, we're doing a lot before, right? So, they're naturally gonna be limited in load.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be using 100 pound dumbbells.
No, no. Oh, I feel like I gotta put the seat a little too.
Hold on. Look at your kneecaps.
Yeah.
Notice how your kneecaps are pointing out a bit?
Yeah.
Internally rotate your hips so your kneecaps are pointing straight up. That'll help you. There you go. Better. Good. Because your legs are so fucking big, you're kind of like this, right?
Yeah.
But if I were to bend my knee, it doesn't want to bend straight down from this.
Yeah.
It wants to bend like kind of this way.
Yeah.
Right? So to not put that force through your joint, you want to make your knees as straight as possible. So when you flex it, it's going in the direction that they want to bend, which is down.
Those 14, remember that?
14, yeah. One short of 15. Come on. Good. I'm here. 2 more, all you. Good. Last one. Good set, man.
Let's go, let's go. Yep. Come on. Good. Let's go, let's go. Yep. Good. Girl. Girl, girl.
I'm doing mine included. If you want, you can too. I'll leave that up to you.
Okay. This is by far like one of the best leg sessions I've ever had. I lifted with no ego. Every rep was, I really felt it on my legs. If it was for quads, I felt it on my quads. If it was for hamstring, I felt it for my hamstring. It's just, this is the type of training, and all I have to do is progress weight from there, or any type of progression. All I have to do is just keep it the same and just progress.
Okay, so I've been having some issues with my knee and my lower leg, which I'm pretty much fully recovered from. But one of the tolerances I'm still building back is being able to load something like a walking lunge to the full extent of my output. So for me, adding something in like a blood restriction or a BFR strap is basically going to allow me to get a little bit more out of using a little bit less, right? Anytime we're limiting the amount of blood we're allowing to access a muscle that we're putting on trial, it's gonna make it a little bit harder. So for me, instead of moving, say 70s, I can get away with 20s or 30s and still get some benefit out of it. Even if I wasn't injured though, being this late in the workout, racing is probably going to be an issue anyways to really load fully. So these would come in handy too. So that's why I'm using them today. So they're 30 steps, by the way. 30 steps.
Holy fuck.
Or in other words, 15 steps aside. 15 steps.
I'm lunging my upper body forward, is it more quads or hamstring?
So the recruitment or the biasing is going to be more so dictated by the length of your stride, right? Longer stride, less knee travel over the toe, more glutes, hamstring. Shorter stride, more travel with the knee over the toe, more quad. Right? Your torso is more going to be facilitating your ability to brace and move the dumbbells in free space. So if you're carrying dumbbells and you try to stay directly upright, you're kind of fighting against your rotational force. So in terms of torso movement, you want to hinge slightly forward, but you more so want to rotate slightly into whatever lead leg is. So that the dumbbells can kind of find their place in free space. But the torso angle is going to be less indicative of your bias, right? That's more so going to be dictated by your stride length.
Let's go. I'm sorry.
Stage coming soon. Oh. What are we thinking of the session, man?
That was really good. Like I said, it's new to me because I've never like specifically targeted hamstring or quads. That's why I'm like feeling it right now.
This is less of that than some guys, right? Because there's still a lot of quad. All right, guys. So that's a wrap on leg day. As I said in the beginning of this video, we've been trying to get this together for some time now. We finally did, and I feel like it didn't disappoint. But Rymark, what did you think, man?
Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I've never like specifically had try to split that target's hamstring. So this session I was pretty anxious coming into this session, but overall I felt really good because some of the exercises that I thought wasn't best fit for my body was actually just my own problem. And now, for example, that horizontal press, I thought it was my problem, and I thought it was the equipment's problem, and then it was just my positioning. So learned a lot of stuff, and looking forward to do more workouts and put up for you guys.
That's exactly it. I mean, over and above the learning from each other, just having a workout partner, which I usually don't, definitely brings a certain intensity that you're hard pressed to get by yourself. So the two of us will definitely be getting more sessions in together for you guys.
That's it. Again, my name is Rymark John. Calvin, signing out.
That's a wrap.